Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I'm back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Still the first game, but, yeah, it'll be, not sure how long this one will take. I heard that there was someone doing a review of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and took them, I believe it was like 130, 140 hours. And I think that might have been with just the story. Could be wrong on that, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll see. That game seems long, seems a bit more what's the word? Maybe sophisticated is the word. Bit more rounded, you know, but I'm excited to get into it. I'm excited to play more of this game. I saw a little bit of the second game, but I didn't see too much. So I wanted to play this game. I still want to finish this game. That's sort of how I feel with games. When I go into it, I'm like, especially, you know, the second game or the third game is coming out, I'm like, oh, I have to play the first game, you know, I have to go as like 1, 2, 3, or however they go, you know. So anyway, so we last left off, we have to talk to Captain Bernard, so let's talk to him right here.
God be with you.
Basic training.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
That'll be me.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
I know a few things already. Let's do something a bit more advanced. Yeah, I did do the training a bit before, so.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. Farewell.
Alright.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Oh. Shit.
Good strike. Ow! Ha! Good hit.
Yeah, the fighting in this game it does take me a bit to learn, you know? Shit. I've never mastered the combos. You know, that's the one thing.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Okay, try from the side.
Very good. Not bad. Very good. Nice. Not bad.
Nice.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can
Alright, so
simply
I'm
fend off your
wrong.
blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Attack! Attack the teacher! Oh, if only Anakin Skywalker learned that trick. Ooh, leveled up in strength.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Ow.
No, not like that.
Okay.
You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Ow.
Gotcha.
Good. Not bad.
Not bad. So I
Not
do
bad.
it right when it shows up in green.
All right. Nice.
Now I remember.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Nice. Ow. Very good. Well done. Well done.
Too soon again.
Too soon.
Not bad.
Sick.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Oh shit. Nice. Ow. Hey, it's Sir
Captain
Dipshit.
Wait a while, Henry.
Lightsabers down.
Hans, what brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
That's Mr. Blacksmith's boy to you.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Oh. Uh-huh.
What's going on?
What's going on?
All right, try it. It's important not to move too
All right.
soon. I'll see
You
where you're
like-
going and hit you.
I gotcha.
The same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Gotcha.
Very good.
Thank you. Oh shit.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Nice.
Nice.
Ow.
Ah, that's it. Nice.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment,
Right.
and
I
the
know how to
opponent
do
won't
that.
even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Good. Wrong. Again. Very good. Wrong. Again. Very good. All right. All right.
Nice.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all.
The
But
best.
don't get cocky. You have to train
Oh,
hard
jeez.
and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Archery. I used to do archery when I was a kid. And, I was I was decent at it. Not the greatest, but, you know. That was okay, I suppose. I want to see what happens, like, if he does anything. If I go all the way over here. He does it. Alright. Yeah, the second game looks really good. I just, feel bad about, you know, not playing it right away. Or not keeping up with it. Because this is a longer game, so. And I would say, like, it really opens up at a certain point, and I've gotten to that certain point where you sort of go by yourself. You get your own horse, which is pretty cool. And then you're able to do stuff. You sort of investigate stuff. I think that's where it feels halfway, to me at least.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's horn.
Your opponent flees from combat, you can chase him down, grab, and turn him around, giving you a chance to finish him off. Interesting.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement.
Nice.
The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Oh boy, here we go.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Oh. Oh, I actually won. Did I win?
Well, I didn't expect that.
Holy
Probably just
shit.
wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Teach this brat a lesson. Oh. Oh. Shit, man. Shit. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, I beat him here too? Are you kidding me?
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
Shouldn't have challenged me.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
Alright, Captain.
Right. Report to the bailiff. Take those off. Crazy, we got that nice bow, and we beat him in the dueling arena. Shit, like, that's the first time that's actually happened with me. I didn't think that I'd actually get that lucky. Quite impressed with myself. Alright. Head to the bailiff now.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day. I'm from Scully Coast.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit.
Up here, I think. Oh,
God be with you.
who can
I
teach me
want
to
to learn
read?
to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujits. He could teach you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can rely on me.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
He challenged me to hand-to-hand combat.
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
May
Alright.
the Lord watch over you.
I want to mess with this setting some more, because... No? Everything seems fine. Sorry. Give me 1 second. You're not walking fast enough. So... pick up your kit in the lower room of the armory. which I think is... I think it's all the way up here.
Did someone send you here for something?
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home. Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Oh. Seems I did get all that. It's kind of funny, you know, you just start with like the crappiest stuff. We'll head down here. What were the hours I was supposed to meet him? 11, 19. Well, by the time we get down there, be that time. Oh, is this the guy?
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet in the afternoon down by the church. All right.
Guess we'll just wait.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
That's me.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
Wanna serve Sir Radzik and want to be useful, really.
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way. Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Well,
This is our church, St.
I'm still gonna
Matthew's.
do some stupid stuff, because it is me. Nice looking place.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Whole family with fresh bread.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Asparagus
And the jail
you in
house.
half,
You
and
don't want to see the
cucumbers that'll
inside,
cure
not
what
even as a
ails
guard.
ya. Come
Naturally, we have an
and get them.
executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
Bread feet just this morning.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check
Uh-oh.
it out, Henry.
To the church. Go back to your people. I don't want you here. Is that manure pile not big enough for you?
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
How's she bothering you?
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Do you have to beg right here?
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
You call yourself a Christian? Armor?
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I'll give wonder.
Here, Jane. Take this and be on your way.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I'll go right away. Right away. God bless you, Henry.
And what happens if she comes again tomorrow? You give her more? You're making a mistake. Give them coin once and you'll never see the back of them.
If you say so.
Don't you fret. There's no rush.
At least she's gone for now. She comes back, then deal with her.
God bless you.
And your good self.
Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Interesting. Learning this stuff. Hope they bring back the codex in the next game. Gotta get some boots though soon. Like some...
This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
I'll stop by for that.
Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Where? Oh.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square.
All right.
The Trader's Tavern.
Now I know.
The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Well, I'm waiting for you. Inner Bailey.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
So
Alright, where are we going now? This is sort of a long story mission, honestly,
The
because you're
Rattay
just
fiefdom is pretty big.
waiting.
Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Staffhouse River all the way
It's
to
this
the
way.
Helmets. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Let's gotta eat something. Do we have anything we can eat? Alright, no, we'll get something after this.
Pity on me. The poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Oh, no, what happened?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale.
What am I to
We
do
know
with
how that
poor
goes.
wretch?
Come on, Henry.
Burnt to
Let's
ashes
go and
by
find that
Sigismund's
idler,
sword.
and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Oh, he's picking up the pace now. Oh boy. This ought to be fun.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, should we sit right here then?
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be out on patrol?
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Alright, sounds good.
Why not? I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting
May
to
the
get
best
hungry.
man win.
Oh, shoot. Holy...
Good game. You did.
I actually won that? Holy crap.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Is it, there we go. Just want to add... Cool. Looks a bit better. Wonder if I'll have different dialogue with, you know, Sir Hans, since, you know, I, beat him. Very curious about that.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. A toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Oh, here we go. Gotta teach this guy a lesson.
God!
Herregud!
Beat him down! Go on, Your Grace, show him what's more.
Ooh.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
All right. Okay.
What? Go and get a light before someone...
Alright, let's head down.
What do you want here?
Alright. Yeah, soon we'll have our horse, and then, you know, we'll be able to... Yeah. We'll be able to, use our horse everywhere. It's back. Slip red. Sleep and save. Guess I'll sleep that much. I think it's the time I'm supposed to meet him anyway. Still the middle of the night, but alright. Head up. Head up to meet him. Yeah, I'm kind of interested about how large the next game is going to be. You know, they've talked about some of the other stuff that they'll have in the game, but I wonder other stuff that they'll, what everything we'll be able to do. Excuse me. And the other stuff that we'll be able to see. And if we'll be able to come back to the other places, I'd be interested in that. Huh. Like, this is just a nice game, honestly. Yeah. Try to head up there. Right. One more hour, maybe? Oh, time, man.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Can I borrow a horse?
But sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant.
Good luck to you.
Ooh.
Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith!
That's weird.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Hey, water under the bridge. Del sings that song. Alright.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Scallots and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Oh boy.
We'll make camp here. Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
All right.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them.
It was a miracle I escaped.
Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
It's... Sleep then? Is he awake?
Could do with a bite to eat. Sir? Wake up, sir. It's time to go.
What? Are you mad? It's still dark.
I thought we were going to get an early start, sir.
Early means at first light. Light, you dolt. Do you want me to break my neck in the black of night? Go back to sleep. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh boy. Alright. Sleep a little bit more then.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Oh, heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Certainly.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Okay. We'll eat from the pot now. Okay. I want to sell some of this stuff. Okay. I'll put on. Just save it just in case. Oh boy. Okay, so shit. Ooh, got it. I actually heard that the... Oh, I got 10 out of that. I actually heard that the... You know, the archery has gotten improved in the next game. Pretty overloaded shit. Okay. I do... Ah. What I will do is I forget. Actually, because I did get... Maybe I'll sell that one. I just don't feel like... I don't know. Just, fast forward, because we did already find a lot, so... Interesting. Nice.
How did the hunt go for you?
Show me.
Looks like we're as bad as each other.
And now come along. Let's go and hunt some real game.
Well, technically I got some, hair, but, you know.
Henry, mount up and let's go hunting.
Okay. I can't use that horse. Oh. I feel like it's been raining for like 3 days straight or something in this game. Can I equip like it's probably the best one. Yeah, that's the best one. I actually do get that sword off of the bailiff in Skalitz, and I usually get that sword when you're in Skalitz, just because it is a really nice sword for starting the game. I don't know, that's how I always feel. Hey, what are we doing here?
See here, wallow, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be boar somewhere nearby, so, just like last time, slow and quiet.
Probably
where
need
you
a
walk.
spear or
Understand?
something.
Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
I don't know. I mean, I'm no hunter, but that's my guess. I think you'll need a spear.
You want to take him down with an arrow?
Certainly, why wouldn't I?
You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn. Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're gonna chase down that swine! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Alright. Run down the boar. So much of this game that I completely forget. So there are quests, there are parts of this game where you just have to, here, I'll show you on the map, but see, you basically have to find where someone or something is in this part of the map. So yeah, let's try to go a bit west, southwest maybe. And like I said, I do have a decent sword, so in case I run into some action. Okay. I remember where it is, man.
All right, I admit it.
Shit.
It's humiliating to get.
Well, he is a talker.
I fucked your mother yesterday, pagan. You said your old man couldn't get it up.
I can't understand what the fuck you're saying. Shit. Let's see.
I fucked your mother yesterday, pagan.
Got me?
We better vanish quickly. Follow me.
Get the hell out of here. Follow me, dude. They might be trying to eat you. I don't know. Come on. I actually didn't know you could do that, because every other time... Ooh, I can knock him out. Are you serious? That's actually hilarious.
Henry! Henry! I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
I apologise, sir. I'm just glad you're all right.
I'm yanking your pizzle, you dolt! Thank you for rescuing me.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those cumin swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse is bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
Well, shit. Now what happens now?
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Alright, well... Oh, hello there.
Get your arses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe we'll catch up with that rabble.
Oh. Oh.
Can we go? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Pebbles.
All right, men. Saddle up. And no dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Yeah, this is pretty much where the game feels like it starts, in my opinion. When you're given your own mount, and, you know, you're set out in the world. Yeah, it feels nice. This is when you get the open world vibe. You know, before you didn't get a, open world vibe as much. I mean, you did, but you didn't, because you didn't really get a horse, so feels nice. I mean, I would like any type of first person like game like this, honestly. I think first person, just like third person, if it's done right, then it's really cool, you know. Like a game like Hogwarts Legacy, for instance, because I've been playing that a lot recently. That's why I say that. It's done really well in third person. But, like, they could do a Lord of the Rings type game like this in, first person, in my opinion. Imagine playing as a hobbit in, first person, that'd be wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this game is beautiful. In the second game, it's going to be even more gorgeous. I hope to... I don't know how, you know, how soon I'll be done with this game. But for the most part, I know how far along I am with this game. And, like, I remember where I stopped last with this game. So I'm probably going to play for maybe an hour longer. And I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, and the next night. Pretty much streaming every single night until I beat it. So, yeah. And then I'll go on with the next game. Because, I don't know, I'm sort of in the mood for this game. That's how I sort of feel. And it's interesting because there's not, you know, one way to play this game. It's what I've noticed. Which is nice. You know, you can play it your way, which I respect a lot.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beasts could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Ruddock, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Alright, we have to scout the area now. Alright.
They won't get away with this.
You can go to hell, all of you. Just like to know. And I'd like for my friends not to be murdered. Castle wall. But we came just as soon as we could. You tell that to Francer. Lying there. Fucking lying there, splitting two like a pig. Go see him. Go fucking tell him that you came as soon as you could. What a fucking mess. Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
Show me your arm.
What's wrong with your arm? Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
Is there a big fellow in black amongst them?
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard.
Help me.
Can you help me?
Help you? And how have you helped me?
What happened here?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
Alright. How were you wounded?
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards, caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah, but he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
Why did they do it?
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
Well, shit.
God be with you.
Alright.
Stud farm isn't finished. I swear I won't let them destroy it.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Gotta eat something here. Fruit, that's fine. Never even had dried mushrooms, honestly.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
Why kill the horses? I forget this whole entire storyline. Let's go over here. That's Mark.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
I'll take care of those mongrels.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
That worked? What happened?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
How did it start?
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
The animals died first?
You're certain it was the animals first and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
Did they steal anything?
Did they take anything?
No.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
They're burning right from the start?
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No. They must have set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
In the back where?
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
Where did they flee?
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
Alright, thanks.
That's all I needed to ask.
Good luck to you.
Alright. Ginger.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
What? Where'd they come from?
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
What happened?
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
Liar. Alright, so. Have to be ready for anything here.
Aha. This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Improves my hunting. Nice. Ooh, more blood. Follow the blood. More blood. More blood.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure. They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Get up. We gotta go before those villagers come snooping. Come on, we can make it.
No. I'm not going anywhere. That bastard really got me good.
How could it have gone so wrong? And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. One kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself.
But I'll already be there, waiting for them.
Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp, and they'll take care of you there.
No, my friend. I'm not long for this world. Go, before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me.
You know I can't leave you here. If they find you...
I know. I wanted to do it myself, but I don't even have the strength for that.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Christ's sake, what other options do I have? I won't make it to camp, and you know it. You want to leave me here to die in agony?
All right, then. How? How should I?
Just do it quickly.
I always do. You know me. Godspeed, brother. What the hell was that?
No!
Oh! Ah! You asked for it. Ah! Oh!
There you go. Ooh. Wow, saw that. Thank you. Interesting.
Oh, it's a hoof pig. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
Alright, can't sprint while overloaded, but still do stuff. All right. Well, that went well. Where are the... Oh, that person's gone. Interesting. Suffolk. Whose could it be?
Do you know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
Just trying to get the story straight.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
And you don't know where he could have gone?
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Alright.
Take care now.
Gonna get to the bottom of all this. Alright.
God above, who could do such a terrible thing?
Do want to put some of this stuff into my horse inventory. How do I do that? Oh, just do that. So it has 8, and then what does this other one have? Oh, I'm wearing this other one. I can use have some of the might as well save it from time to time, which is good. Then let's talk to this Jakob kid. Any idea where Ginger might be?
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
Okay.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rattay, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. Take care now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Ginger is mixed up in it.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick is his.
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He behaved suspiciously.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He did vanish.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Rattay.
Very well, sir.
All right.
Take care now.
I think I'll find these charcoal burners, and then I think I'll end this stream here. It's over here and this way away. Yeah, and I might be doing a morning stream tomorrow morning, but not too sure. We'll see. See how the morning goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Alright. Careful around here. Yeah, the exploration in this game it's really amazing. I have to say that. We'll talk to these guys.
God be with you.
Need help in my search.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Where else might he have gone?
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzets. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
God be with you.
Neuhof. Alright. Let's see, where is that? That's north. Gotcha. Yeah, it's the way they do the, I would say the horse mechanics in this game is pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's try and go this way. So not only is the second game larger as in map size, but the places that you do visit are much larger. As in, I can't remember the name of the place, but I think it could be Gutenberg that you do visit, so which is mentioned in this game.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. I don't know. Definitely gonna play that game though, like ASAP. I know most of this game's story. I've not finished the story, but I'm interested to see how this goes. It'll be fun. The combat is, you know, tough. Do have to get used to it still. I think the second game I will admit, I think I might enjoy the second game a little bit more. Just because it seems a bit more fleshed out, you know. Okay, let's ask these guys.
Good day to you.
Looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
Who does he go to see?
So where does he usually go if not here?
You think we're the only charcoal burners in these woods?
Probably not. But this is a big forest and I don't have time to look under every stone in it.
And you don't need to look under every stone. All you have to do is follow the river, and you might just run into another camp.
Alright.
Good. I'll go and ask somewhere else then.
Farewell.
Just follow the river. Sort of looks familiar. Don't know. Okay, on Pebbles. Oh, there's another one right there.
Good day to you.
Come
I'm
for
looking
Ginger.
for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. Do you know where I might find him?
Well, if you go south from here, you'll come across Old Andrew's Inn on the road. If you go along the road from there to the east, you'll reach Neuhof.
I know where Neuhof is. The boy isn't there.
Ah, I see. I can't help you then. I've never noticed anyone of that description around here.
All right, thank you.
Good luck to you.
Hey, shh. Come here. I know something.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You know about Ginger?
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
What do you want in return?
That depends. What do you want in return?
A bit of silver never hurt anybody.
That story about 30 pieces of silver didn't have a happy ending.
Well, then it will have to be more than 30. Try convincing me.
Ugh.
They're robbers and murderers and as crafty as foxes. True enough.
Not bad, not bad. Listen up. Ginger has two mates, twins, who are keeping him hidden and taking care of him. They go out every day to bring him something to eat.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know. I didn't follow them. Why would I?
That's all you know?
That's all you have? That's what I paid so much silver for?
If you'd already known that much, you wouldn't be here talking to me. So I reckon you got your money's worth. God be with you.
Ah, bastard.
God be with you.
Your maid told me you have Ginger.
Where have you got Ginger hidden? I need to talk to him.
You got your facts wrong, lad. There's nobody by that name here.
Try that on someone else. One of your mates told me that you and your brother are hiding him.
Then he was feeding you horse shit. I hope you didn't pay him for it.
Horse shit, maybe. It's easy enough to find out who's telling the truth. Sooner or later, one of you will have to bring him food. Or if you don't, maybe he'll get hungry and come here, right?
I'll deal with that, Judas. What is it you want?
I want to talk to Ginger. He knows something about the raid on the stud farm.
What's that got to do with you?
I'm here with Sir Hanish's men. It's his stud farm, and he can't let something like that go unpunished.
All right, have it your way. But first, you have to do something for me.
Ugh, I might have expected. What is it?
Nothing too difficult. There's been some bandits lurking around asking after Ginger. I'll bet my last groschen they had something to do with that Neuhof raid. Get rid of them, and I'll take you to Ginger.
Okay.
All right, I'll deal with them.
I'm glad to hear it. I'd say they're somewhere between here and our neighbors upstream. There's a place there where poachers used to meet before we came here, but it's abandoned now. The path to it leads straight from the stream. Try looking around there.
All right, I'll have a look there. Thank you.
God be with you.
Okay.
I'll give you nothing, you bastard!
But I didn't.
I wasted my money. So I think I passed that place.
Yeah.
Really is amazing that they were able to create this whole entire world in a video game. And if I am correct in saying so, that
Give me your money, you fuckers! You won't get away with it.
what? What?
You're dead.
Ow.
All right, enough. I give up. You hear?
Yeah,
You'll have to pay up, then you can go.
Hell yeah.
What's to be done?
Yeah, pay me. Thank you, guards. Thank goodness for those guards, man. So, if I remember correctly, I remember doing this. This is one of the last things I remember doing. But there is a bit further that I remember doing in the game. Like, I did get a bit further. I think we make it to the crossing reputation. Wait. Never.
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, just want to save it, that's good. If I remember correctly, these bandits, they are like pretty close by. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. It's like on the other side. Okay.
I can't wait to get back to camp so I don't have to keep eating this swill. What was that? So it was you, you son of a bitch!
Oops.
Oh dear, did that hurt? You call that combat? Ow.
Damn.
Is that all you
Here.
got?
Damn.
Bring it! Yawn.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Cunt!
This combat is not particularly easy, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
I think approaching it. So I'm gonna try and... Oh my gosh, it's deer, man.
You'll get much more. You call that combat? Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Oh shit, man.
I'll slaughter you.
Yeah, that's the tough part, just like being able to get multiple targets at once. I honestly forgot how I took down these guys. Maybe... Can you just sneak up on them?
What's the matter? Come on!
Yeah. See, you can't... Shit, that's the tough part. You can't do that either.
Is that all you've got?
Wait, what the...
Christ! Oh.
Alright. Apple. Take that. Sweets. Alright. Alright, so we have to... Alright, we have to kill this guy. That's... Oh well. Hey, it's good. Yeah, just saving again. But no, man, I decided to do like I don't know, a bit of a longer stream, and wouldn't say like necessarily annoyed, but feel bad that I haven't been keeping up with, you know, finishing Kingdom Come Deliverance, you know, on time, I guess. Because this game, I've been playing it from the start, I've been playing it off and on, but I haven't fully finished it. And it's another one of those games, many of those games that I haven't fully finished, you know. So, yeah, it's like, I don't know, I mean to finish it, and it's just, I guess it's just sorta... I want to finish it, and I've gotten pretty far in the game. Yeah. I just getting up to just meeting up with Ginger now. What do I have to? Might actually have to. I had to take care of these bandits actually.
Oh, why are you waking me? Go away.
Yeah, but second game looks really good. I'm sure I'll get to it. I think my main focus is just this game, because I don't know, it's not that I don't want to play the other games, but you know.
Young fellow, you can't sleep here. Go and find a bed of your own. Ow! Hey, do you think you own the place, snoring here? Clear off.
Alright, let's... We'll see if it kills me. Oh. Damn. Alright. That hair, you know, some of that cooked meat, you know, really goes bad fast. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, I'll be streaming this game pretty much every single day until I beat it. And then probably the next game, or maybe finishing up Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, it just all depends on how I feel, so. I meant to go pick up my copy of the game, but it was really cold out today. Whoa, that is cold. I decided I wanted to plug it in my car and wait for 2 hours before I could drive. Yeah, well, I don't blame you for that. So you must, like, as you say you're in Canada, and so you must be in, like, I'm guessing, like, northern part of Canada, if it gets that cold. Oh shit. I mean, like, it gets that cold here where I am, but it, you know, it doesn't get, you know, super cold, like, hasn't gotten that cold in a bit. I don't know, but the way you talk, it seems to get that cold from time to time, or more often, or more so. Okay. Okay. Oh, that. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually kind of jealous of where you live, because the games that one of the first, I wouldn't say one of the first role-playing games that I played, but one of the first like really big sci-fi role-playing games that I played was, you know, the Mass Effect series. So I was always big on, you know, that studio out of Edmonton. My good friend and I, so that's cool. That's one of the reasons. Funnily enough, that's one of the reasons why I know one of the reasons why I know about Edmonton so much.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Dealt with the bandits.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Good luck to you.
Alright. Oh. Horse disappeared and then reappeared. Yeah, I guess one cool fact about me is that I grew up about, well, 15 minutes about 15 minutes away from Bethesda Game Studios. And so, you know, I grew up when Morrowind was coming out, Oblivion was coming out, and then, you know, of course, Skyrim came out. Games like that. So yeah, like when I tell people, like, you know, that place, they just instantly think of the studio. And of course, Todd Howard. It's kind of interesting though, because studios are sort of changing all the time. I think one of the games that I'm really looking forward to the most is it's a studio that's out of Austin, Texas, that's run by a lot of former developers from that same studio from BioWare, and can't remember. Oh yeah, the game is Exodus. No, not Obsidian. But it's the game is called Exodus. I actually have the book. The book is like massive, and like the game director, like one of the founders, His name is James Olin, who worked on was it Star Wars: Old Republic? Yeah. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. I'm stuck. Yeah, Obsidian is another one. You know, one of those studios that is really good. You know, they made Knights of the Old Republic 2. One of my favorite games of all time. It's sort of, in my opinion, playing really nice video games with a really nice story or gameplay. I play games like those I would say like every month or so. Just for the story or the gameplay or the characters. And I don't know, it just gives me a feel, either a piece of nostalgia or a piece of mindset. And with making YouTube videos now, it's like I don't know, it's a whole different feeling. I can't pick those, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to wake up a bit early in the morning to do a live stream, but we'll see. Like 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then I'll do another live stream in the evening. That's my plan. So let's talk to Ginger again.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
By the way, if you have an Origins account, EA is making you download. Oh shoot! Ooh. Is this is Origins like separate from the EA app that they changed it to? I'll have to look into that. Because most of the time I use most of my games for Steam, but I'll have to look into that. Okay. Alright. Why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Tell me everything that happened.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear it.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Hmm.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
I know how you feel.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit?
This
Oh,
is
we heard
yours,
that.
isn't it?
Oh.
I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
And now tell me exactly what, and don't leave anything out.
That's quite a lot.
You don't have to tell me everything, just who they were and where they went.
I only recognized one of them. A fellow from Ujits with a limp. He lives in a house on the edge of the village, but he's in the tavern there whenever he has the coin.
What else do you know?
Nothing. That's all.
Okay.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just go there and see what happens. Yeah, they'd hate that. I can go and ask them.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
I would say, who the heck? Oh shit. The one thing that I love about this game so far, and I've played this before, so this is just me reiterating what I've said in the past and before and before and before. But the fact that you can pretty much be, you know, whatever type of person. You can be a thief, you can be a killer, you can be any type of person, you know. So, you know, we started here, and then we went over here, and then we went to Ratai. Oh, I didn't know Ratai was all the way over here. But what's cool is that we're pretty much like, I don't know, in the free, and then it feels sort of open world now. That's what it feels like. But the second game, you know, the open world, it, like the map itself, I've seen some of it. I did see like part of the review, and it did seem, apparently it's much bigger. But and I've heard the developers talk about it, and they were talking about how they you know, used a lot more, and you know, for instance, what I've talked about before, they added blacksmithing, which is really cool, you know, along with bringing back alchemy, which is really cool. So, alright, so where are we going? I will say even the fast travel system in this is interesting. It's unique that it's not like, you know, oh, zoop, you're there. You know, it's like you're going there and going there and going there, and then you can run into, you can say, I don't know, be invaded by an enemy force. And so you don't see that in many role-playing games. And so this is how I feel is like a real true, you know, it's a true role-playing game, you know? Like, there's some games I feel are true role-playing games, that I've really played in my life. That I feel like you can rate it as my choices matter, or, you know, I feel like I'm the character. Some people rate it as that, or I feel like I'm in the world. That can be the same as I'm the character. But, you know, I feel like that's why when I first played Mass Effect 1 and Dragon Age Origins, I was like, I felt like I was that character. And I felt like both of those games were role-playing games. Or true role-playing games. Like some they, you know, they just, you know, it's, you don't feel like you have full control over everything.
Yeah.
But with this game, it's interesting because you play as Henry, who is a character who's not very great at things at the start, and then later on, they can develop the skills to be better, you know, later on. So, it does take time, which I do really appreciate. Okay, should be going that way. I think that's one of the coolest things about this game is that, and I'm interested about the second game, because I've heard a lot of people say that the second game basically picks up right where the first game left off. That's why I keep hearing over and over. I'm like, okay, where did the first game leave off? You know, did we get rid of the bad guy? Because I'm not sure if we did or not. But oh, I'll find out. Because I don't know, it's interesting saying this, but I, for one, find the combat to be, to me, it's like not very challenging, but it's like, can I not go over that? It's not, you know, it's not extremely challenging. Like, there's a level that you can reach. There's a point that you can reach and you're like, oh, I understand this now. You know, now I can actually do some damage to my opponents. Now I can actually, you know, do some stuff. But it took me some time when I first played the game, and it's going to take me some time to actually manage and overcome the combat, the gameplay, because it is a bit slower than, you know, your typical I guess fantasy or medieval type stuff that you would be used to. Alright, let's first, before we talk to this guy, let's yeah, I see what you mean about, you know, being different type person, so. So I guess we have to ask over here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, once I really get to the second game, I'll figure all this stuff out. I will.
What's going on out there?
Will you take Ginger back in?
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, ma'am.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
One fine day I'll
What?
take you to the woods and leave you there.
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Let's come to an agreement.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Good luck then.
You know, Henry's really, you know, getting better at the whole speech thing. Ooh. Alright, first aid. I'll have to think about these. Oh, do we have any more though? Oh, we have one for speech. Oh yeah, I know you always mention that. Yeah, I know with when I was going through Dragon Age Origins, you were like, get the speech out, get the speech out. But yeah, I was real struggling with that department, so I got to because I have this problem where it's like if there's a big game coming out that people are focusing on, I get a bit jealous that I'm not playing it, especially when it's like a game like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm like a huge fan of this series, right? Even though I've never beaten it. But same thing with games like, Dragon Age. I still have yet to beat a Dragon Age Inquisition, so I'm still interested how that's gonna go. I'm sure there are a bunch of twists and turns, so yeah. Be interesting. Alright, let's see what this goes.
Good health to you.
Alright, I know who attacked Noyov.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right.
They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right, since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Okay.
Farewell.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this stream here. And then I'll either pick it up in the morning. And then if I don't pick it up in the morning, I'll continue where I left off tomorrow in the evening. But I just wanted to do stream here until now. But it's been nice, so hope to do some more of these streams pretty much every single day until I finish this game. So not sure how much longer I have left to go, but I'm going to finish this game, so I'm excited. So if yeah, so yeah, until next time, catch y'all later.